here. It's still my turn, because they didn't think I was gonna win, so they asked me to do something else, okay? So it ain't over. Pay attention, because I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about my friend, Peter Dinklage. So listen up, because this part is gonna be interesting, all right? I first met Peter Dinklage over 30 years ago, all right? There's a brilliant young playwright. His name's Jonathan Mark Sherman. He says to me, you gotta meet this kid. He's such a great actor. He's gonna be our John Malkovich. No shit, he's that good. You gotta meet him. I'm like, who is this guy? So I drive up to Vermont in my parents' 1980 Toyota Corolla, and we get up to this college campus where apparently he'd done a revelatory interpretation of Chekhov's Fears in the Cherry Orchard. I didn't see it. I was hearing rumors. And I remember, and you know, sometimes when you meet an important person in your life, it makes an impact on your brain. And in the headlights of my parents' car that I am driving, I see Peter Dinklage, and I think, holy shit, this guy might be as good as John Malkovich. When you see him, when you meet him, his incendiary nature, there's a punk rock sensibility to him, there's an intelligence, there's a wit, there's a sexuality and a sensuality, and that weird mystery that surrounds a great artist who's up to something you've never seen before. I saw that in the headlights of my parents' car, right? And I have followed this guy ever since. All right, glasses, Ethan, glasses. I am a veteran, as I said. Okay, here's the thing. Walt Whitman said, I contain multitudes. We all know the line. But whenever I look at Peter Dinklage, I think about that line. I contain multitudes. I have seen him act in church basements, in my house, in underground theaters, in respectable theaters. He's done Beckett, he's done Chekhov, he's done Shakespeare. I saw his Richard III, which was absolutely revelatory. I have directed him. I have been witness to his process intimately. And then, as a fan, I watched him create one of the most iconic performances of our generation, Tyrion Lannister, okay? I mean, you know, Shakespeare had Burbage, and George R.R. Martin had Peter Dinklage, and we're all the better for it. This man contains multitudes. Everybody here, every human being struggles with how to grow up, how to change, how to handle failure, how to handle success. But as actors, that's what, Peter, where are you? Hey. Oh, hey, brother. All right, stay up. I say, hey, man, I'm so excited, okay? I'm doing okay? I'm doing good. Okay. All right, we're downtown. We're okay. We're comfortable here. But as actors, the whole job of handling how to grow up, self-revelation, that is our actual work, the work of our lives. And Peter does it again and again. I saw him recently play Cyrano in a stage production, gloriously directed by his wife, Erica Schmidt. And that was the first time I remember sitting there watching you. It was like 3/4 of the way through, and I thought, this guy has evolved into an actor of the first order. He is a poet. If he was British, he would be a knight. If he's American, so he is a national treasure. And it's the first one of my generation to be a national treasure. And as a friend, I know it was not handed to him. He worked for it. He had mentors, many. His brother Jonathan, all right, his whole family, our cherished director friend, old Nicky Martin. We owe a lot to so many. But Peter took responsibility for himself, and for all you young people out here who are working, this is the deal. He took responsibility for himself, and when an opportunity presented itself, he was ready. Always. Recently, he has had to endure a more bizarre hurdle, which is to overcome a level of fame that only the Beatles know about, all right? But his kindness, his intelligence, and his grace is consistent, all right? He contains multitudes. I cannot wait to see what he does next. To my friend, Peter Dinklage.